Hi, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I wanted to talk about the Believe in the Impossible Readathon. Couldn't get my color printer to work, so I have this lovely black and white copy. But Gavin from YouTube, I will link his channel down below, started this Believeathon. And it is reading all middle school age books. And I'm actually really excited because I honestly don't read a ton of middle school age books or middle grade or children's. And he just wanted you to and I'm going to link his video below, but he wants you to just he wants you to get into the middle grade world and just see all the cool magical things that are open to that and get back to believing in anything. So there's 10 prompts, which seems like a lot, but I feel like it's for the entire month of November. So I feel like it's not that bad, especially because in middle grade they should read fairly quickly. So I just wanted to run through my picks for the prompts. He does give some great ideas, and I actually just kind of Googled middle grade in this genre and found a ton of examples, so I was pretty impressed by that. So the 10 books, or the 10 prompts, the first prompt is find a book featuring magic. And Nevermore has been on my TBR for a while now because so many people love it. And so I'm super excited to get into this. This is probably the first one I'm going to get into because I'm most excited for this. Does this cover not remind you of Gilmore Girls? Like, getting all the vibes for sure. But I'm super excited for this. And the nice thing is, I have friends' kids. My 3-year-old obviously is pretty far away from middle grade, but some of my friends' children are getting older. So it's nice to know that I've read the books and can recommend them and know what the content is and whether or not they would enjoy it. So I'm super excited for this prompt. So my book featuring magic is Nevermore by Jessica Townsend, who, what a cool name too, just in general. Read a book featuring a myth or a legend. So I wanted to go with the Trials of Apollo series. I really hope that it's okay to read this series without reading the entire Percy Jackson series. I've read the first Percy Jackson book and watched the movie, but I've never finished it. And I know these kind of piggyback off of that. But I've heard so many good things about this and so many people super excited to read it. So I am excited to read it. So hopefully I'll understand what's going on just fine. And with both of these, there's a series that I figure if I like them, I will continue it. So I'm excited for the series and to see where it goes. The third book is to read a book with real life issues, and I'm going to read Wonder. I haven't watched the movie, but I've had this book on my TBR for years. So I think it's the perfect time to actually finally get it and read it. The next book is read a book set in the past. And this is one where I just Googled and tried to find what came up. So I got It Ain't So Awful Falafel. It's a girl, I believe, in the 80s. Late 1970s, early 1980s. And I love that era, so I think this will be really funny. It's got super good reviews. So I think it'll just be completely out of my norm and really fun to hop into. And probably a really quick read. The next one is read a book with a strong sense of friendship. And big surprise, but since I'm already within my reread of Harry Potter, I'm going to continue. I'm almost done with the Half-Blood Prince. Figure that by November, I should be on to the Deathly Hallows. So my goal is to finish all of the Deathly Hallows audiobook during the month of November. I do have a plane ride that I'm hoping my toddler will sleep on so that I can get some good listening in, because I love listening to audiobooks on planes. The next prompt is to read an atmospheric or creepy book. And I just got City of Moans by Victoria Schwab. So I'm super excited because this one has been on my TBR for a while and really talked about obviously during the month of October. But I have a ton of books on my TBR for October. So I'm excited that this fits into my November TBR really well. Another series that I'm super excited to continue with if I enjoy the first one, which I'm pretty sure I will. And then the next one is read a seasonal book. And since Christmas is coming, it obviously made me think of Christmas. And middle grade always makes me think of Goosebumps. So I'm super excited to read Goosebumps Most Wanted, The 12 Screams of Christmas by R.L. Stine. With that cover, just so nostalgic. So many Goosebumps books between my sister and my stepbrothers when we were growing up, with 5 of us fairly close in age, and all of us were readers, which is exceptional that all 5 of us are readers. I do definitely think it comes down from having parents who are also readers, but lots and lots of Goosebumps, so I'm excited to get back into this and just feel all the nostalgic feels and see what R.L. Stine has to say about Christmas. So I'm definitely excited for this one. The next one is to read a book with an animal character, and it had like Charlotte's Web and some other examples. Some examples of like Charlotte's Web, An Incredible Journey, which I didn't know that one, but I had already read Charlotte's Web quite a bit, and we had watched the movie recently, so I wasn't super excited to pick that one up. So I did another Google search and came up with The One and Only Ivan, and it's about a gorilla, and it's supposed to be amazing. Like, the reviews on this are so good. So he's a gorilla that's living in the Big Top Mall and video arcade, and he's super used to humans watching them, and so I'm super excited for this. Like, I think it's so out of my norm. I'm hoping to love it so that I can recommend it to my friends' children, who are my friends too, right? I guess. So, because I do have some little girls that love to read just as much as me, so they're my little mini-me's. So I'm excited to hopefully pass these books down as ideas for them to get from their library. The next one is read a classic children's story, and when I was researching this one, I was super excited to find The Phantom Toll Booth, and that just brought back memories, and honestly, I have no recollection of what it's about, but I just remember loving it. So that one should be coming from the library soon. I put it on hold. I put all of these on hold and got all of those ones pretty fast, so I'm hoping that I can read them fast enough, because I didn't expect them to come in so early. And then the final one is reread a personal childhood favorite, and I picked Matilda, because I just love Matilda. Matilda, like Harriet the Spry, those are all ones I read the books until they're like pretty much in shreds. And then ironically this morning when we were getting ready for work and to go to daycare, Freeform had the 31 Days of Halloween on, and had Matilda on there. So my son watched it this morning and loved it so much. So I was excited to share that with him. And I'm also really excited to like reread through the book and see, you know, what's not brought up in the movie, because it's definitely been a substantially long time before I read the book. The final thing that goes along with the Believeathon is the group readathon with Frost Heart. And so this one I'm going to order. It comes out in, I think, the end of October. And I've seen finished copies, and it has the most beautiful sprayed edges I've ever seen. They're like blue, and then they have like ruins on them. Gavin himself like dies over this book. He loves it so much. He's already read it. Is super excited to reread it. So I am gonna order that one for sure, because I definitely want a copy of it in my hands, and it's just so beautiful. So A, it's gonna be beautiful on the shelf. B, if it's exciting, I can definitely recommend it to other littles and bigs around me, because who says a book needs to be for a certain age group? I know that November is NaNoWriMo, and I tossed around doing it. I think I have my NaNoWriMo book up here. Oh yeah. I even tossed around doing it. Have ideas, have kind of started doing stuff, but I don't think I have the mental capacity at this point, with the way my year has gone, to do NaNoWriMo, and I don't want to do it half-assed. So I decided that this readathon is like way more up my alley. Since May, work has been exceptionally busy. My son is exceptionally busy. We're traveling for a whole week during November, so NaNoWriMo isn't going to work out for me this year, I don't think, which I'm sad about, because it's like the first year in a while I haven't done it. But I'm ready to be a good, strong cheerleader for everybody that is. So if you are, please leave a comment below so that I can cheer you on during the process. But if you're not and have some extra time, or are doing it and need a break from writing, the Believeathon has a Twitter account, and it's at Believeathon. So join it. There's lots of already super cool people I've met. Go to Gavin's channel below and join in. I am super excited. This is my first booktube readathon, and I can't wait to read and just open my mind to a whole genre of books that I obviously haven't put enough time into. So that is what I am up to. So thanks for stopping by my channel. I'd love it if you give me a like and subscribe. Leave your channel below because I'm always looking for new booktubers to follow. Have a great night.